Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's journey to NBA stardom is as methodical as it is inspiring. Born on July 12, 1998, in Toronto and raised in Hamilton, Ontario, Shai came from a family steeped in athleticism. His mother, a former Olympian sprinter for Antigua and Barbuda, and his father, a committed basketball coach, laid the groundwork for a young athlete who would grow up knowing the value of discipline, dedication, and dreaming beyond limitations. From early on, Shai wasn't pegged as a future superstar. At Hamilton Heights Christian Academy in Tennessee, he wasn't a top-ranked recruit, but he was a workhorse. Every day, he trained with intent, often staying late to perfect his craft. It wasn't flash that got him noticed, it was refinement. At the University of Kentucky, under coach John Calipari, Shai blossomed into a player who could run an offense, defend multiple positions, and play with intelligence well beyond his years. That combination earned him the 11th overall selection in the 2018 NBA draft by the Charlotte Hornets, who immediately traded him to the Los Angeles Clippers. Shai's rookie season with the Clippers showed promise, but everything changed in 2019 when he was dealt to the Oklahoma City Thunder as part of the blockbuster trade for Paul George. The move, once viewed as a win-now gamble for the Clippers, ended up being a gift for OKC and a catalyst for Shai's rise. In Oklahoma City, he was given the space to grow, and he took full advantage. Over the next few years, Shai's evolution was nothing short of remarkable. He improved every season, sharpening his scoring, refining his playmaking, and becoming more efficient. By 2023, he was not just a rising star, he was an all-NBA talent, averaging over 30 points per game and doing it with poise. His signature style, smooth drives, controlled pace, and an uncanny ability to draw fouls, set him apart. But more than stats, it was his demeanor that captured attention. Calm, calculated, clutch. The 2024-25 season marked his transformation into one of the NBA's elite. Shai led the league in scoring with 32.7 points per game while shooting over 50% from the field, nearly 90% from the free throw line, and close to 38% from deep. These weren't empty numbers. Under his leadership, the Thunder compiled a league-best 68-14 record, stormed through the playoffs, and secured their first NBA championship since the franchise relocated to Oklahoma City. Shai didn't just guide the team, he led them emphatically, winning both the league MVP and the finals MVP. He became the first player since legends like Michael Jordan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to accomplish that trifecta in a single season. What makes Shai special goes beyond his stats. It's the way he carries himself. Described by teammates as grounded and by coaches as relentless, his work ethic is nearly mythological. He calls himself addicted to getting better, and those who train with him agree. Whether it's film study, lifting, or fine-tuning his footwork, Shai approaches every facet of his game with purpose. His style may look effortless, but behind it is a staggering volume of labor, commitment, and sacrifice. Off the court, Shai's influence continues to grow. He's become a fashion icon in the league, known for pushing boundaries with style and regularly appearing at events like the Met Gala. He's also launched a signature Converse line and amassed over 1 billion views on social media, all while remaining composed and humble. In a world where many athletes chase hype, Shai cultivates authenticity. He posts with intention, speaks with care, and uses his platform not to show off, but to set an example. In the locker room, Shai is more than a scorer, he's a leader. He supports his younger teammates like Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren, encourages a culture of unity, and leads by example. Coach Mark Daigneault praises his maturity, and GM Sam Presti has described him as a true franchise cornerstone. The Thunder, once seen as a rebuilding team, are now title contenders with a bright future, and Shai is the engine driving it all. His approach to leadership reflects his upbringing. He's never sought the spotlight, but he doesn't shy away from responsibility. He empowers those around him, celebrates shared success, and understands that greatness isn't about shouting louder, it's about showing up every single day. His ability to lead without ego is a quality rarely found in players of his stature. Financially, Shai is set for life. With his rookie max extension signed in 2021, he earned over $30 million annually, and discussions are already underway for a potential supermax deal that could exceed $290 million. But wealth hasn't changed him. Instead of extravagant displays, Shai invests in personal growth, family, and community. He funds youth sports initiatives in Hamilton, mentors young Canadian players, and frequently donates to underprivileged programs across North America. Perhaps most significantly, Shai is redefining what modern greatness looks like in the NBA. He's not loud, but he's heard. He's not flashy, but he's effective. He doesn't dominate social media with drama. Instead, he lets his consistency, professionalism, and leadership speak volumes. Analysts now rank him among the most efficient two-way guards in the league, with advanced metrics placing him alongside all-time greats. And he's only 26. As he looks to the future, Shai has more goals, more championships, more growth, and more influence. He's spoken about his desire to build a legacy, not just through winning, but by uplifting others. He wants to be remembered not only for his craft but for how he made people feel, teammates, fans, and the communities he serves. That mindset, equal parts competitive and compassionate, cements his place as a rare kind of superstar. In today's NBA, where media noise is constant and player movement is frequent, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is proof that patience, process, and principle still matter. His path wasn't the most hyped, but it's becoming one of the most respected. Every season, he rewrites what it means to grow through adversity and succeed with substance. Growing up in Toronto, Shai inherited athletic DNA. His mother was an Olympic sprinter and his father coached youth basketball. That foundation helped him excel at Kentucky and led to a first-round draft in 2018, immediately traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the 2024-25 NBA season, Shai reached the pinnacle of his craft. He won the NBA MVP, Finals MVP, and the scoring title, averaging a stellar 32.7 ppg, 6.4 APG, and 5 RPG while leading OKC to a 68-14 record and their first championship. His dominance wasn't just historic, it placed him alongside legends like LeBron James as the rare MVP/Finals MVP dual recipient in the same season. Thank you for joining us on this in-depth journey through the remarkable rise of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If his story inspired you, his discipline, his transformation, his humility, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories about athletes who lead not just with talent, but with heart. Until next time, remember, success built quietly is often the strongest kind.